Before we get into the video, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I mean, come on, what are you doing if you're not subbed to me by now? My content is fire, from stop motions, news videos, reviews, music occasionally. All my social media accounts are linked down below, and now, let's get straight to it. Woo! Would you look at this? SDCC new Transformers reveals. I was waiting a little while for more official images from Hasbro, but it seems like they're splitting up when they reveal the official images, but I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible and talk about these guys. So we also have a Q&A, which I will be going through. The first one that I want to talk about, it was revealed earlier this morning. It was a Powerlinks repaint of Hotshot with his guns that he used in, I think, 1 or 2 episodes. And then he comes with Minicon Jolt and some new blast effects. And you see here on the box, you get a reference for Armada Thrust. They're giving us a little wink that he is going to be coming at some point soon. They did the same thing with Nova Prime, which he got revealed as well today, which I'll be talking about a little later in the video. So it seems like with this Thrust, he's going to be a slight retool, heavy retool, who knows, of the Earthrise Seeker mold, which, oh my god, this is absolutely terrible. This is freaking horrendous. Why would they choose the Earthrise mold? If they're gonna retool him from a Seeker mold, why not do the War for Cybertron buck? I don't understand this at all. And there's another Armada figure that's presumably coming out that's a pre-tool for a figure I'm talking about a little later that was just revealed today, that also seems to be cutting some corners in terms of accuracy. So I don't know what's going on with these next couple Armada releases, but yeah, I'm not liking that too much. But back to Hotshot here. This is a pretty cool repaint. I'm digging the flame decals on his car mode, looking like Hot Rod there, which is dope. Got all those blast effects, which seem to be recolored versions of Jetfire's blast effects from Siege 2019. And Jolt, I've seen people talking about his colors being a little off. Yeah, he's supposed to be more red than like a reddish orange, but I don't know, I think it's alright. I'm just happy we're finally getting their respected minicons in a series that was all about these little guys, so I'm just happy about that. But the robot mode for Hotshot looks pretty good in the new color scheme. It looks like it's a new expression on his head where he's smiling, maybe? I'm not sure. But this is also going to be a PulseCon exclusive, so this is coming out in like another month and a half, 2 months. So look out for that. It's going to be a convention exclusive, which kind of sucks, but whatever. So I'm going to be talking about the reveals that Hasbro put up official images for, and not like blurry pictures taken off people's phones who are at the convention. So first one here we have, I'm forgetting the name of these two chicks right here. It's a 2-pack. You got the box art here. Cascade and Autobot Javelin. There we go. These are some pretty deep, I was about to say deep cuts, but these are some pretty big deep cuts right here. I don't really care about this pack at all. It's pretty cool though, their designs. More so Javelin here, because it's based off of the Studio Series Bumblebee movie RC mold. But Cascade here, I had to look to see what her name was again. Like, I have no idea who these two are. But Cascade is using the old trash female body mold from Power of the Prime, so yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on this 2-pack. This thing's gonna be like $60 for characters I really don't care about, and they're on, or half of it's on body mold that isn't even that good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass. But the box art looks pretty good. It says Versus there, which is cool. And then you get the boy himself, Nova Prime in leader class. As you can tell, he is a heavy retool or a slight retool of the Galaxy Upgrade Cybertron Optimus Prime leader class from Siege 2019. I sold that figure in favor of the legendary original Cybertron leader class Optimus, but I think this works a little bit better for Nova Prime. There's been people who have been doing customs and repaints of this version of the mold into Nova Prime for the past 4 years now. So it seems like Hasbro was really looking at the customizers for inspiration here, and I think it worked out pretty good. He's definitely looking nifty, I'd say. And then there's the box art for him. Man, they made the box art a little bit better than what the toy looks like, though. The proportions on the box art look so much better than the toy, but the figure itself still does look pretty great. And then we got Nasil here. We getting into some pretty D-list Seekers here from, I think this was like a BotCon comic book or something. And it's based off of the Siege Seeker mold, which is great. People were speculating it would be based off the Earthrise version. And happily, it is not. This is great. I probably won't be getting this because, I don't know, I'm not really too big into army building the Seekers. And there's the packaging with nice box art of Nasil as always. Look at that. And we have a Studio Series 4-pack. I was almost about to say a 5-pack of Decepticons. But it's a Decepticon 4-pack. They still have it under the 15th anniversary branding of the 2007 film, even though that was over a year ago. But it's pretty cool for those of you that missed out on a lot of these figures, because most of them here are pretty expensive on the aftermarket now, specifically Barricade and I think Starscream too. But I think this is going to retail for about $150. It's going to be an Amazon exclusive. Pre-orders for, I think, just this 4-pack will be going up tomorrow around 1 p.m. Eastern time. So be on the lookout for that. We don't have any word when the others are going to be up for pre-order just yet. And getting on to some more Studio Series reveals, we have the first ever Commander class in the Studio Series line. 86 movie Ultra Magnus was just revealed. He's got the articulated fingers, very similar to the Kingdom Hot Rod version. He's going to have some sort of a butterfly joint so he could two-hand the Matrix, even though it looks very strange, I'd say, but it is an option you could do. Head sculpt looks nice and cartoon accurate, and it seems like the limbs can pull apart via Combiner Wars type joints. You could see here on the thigh joint there. There's going to be no inner robot mode from the cab, which kind of does suck, but I don't really mind. You got the missiles there. I don't know if the red missiles themselves are actually removable. It would be really cool if they were. And I think he comes with 2 guns, but it seems like they're only displaying him with the 1 gun. They're in a nice silver paint, it looks like. Oh, there's both the guns. You could store them on the back of the truck there. Very Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus-esque transformation here for the arms, it looks like, but obviously a bit more complex and better, maybe, I'd say. So this is looking like a pretty good Ultra Magnus. He comes with the Matrix, a couple guns, finger articulation. He looks nice and chunky. Looks like he's got light piping back there too. Looks like he fills in nice from the transformation. So for a $90 Commander class, he's probably going to be worth it. I don't know if he's going to yellow over time or if he has any other issues with him, but right now he looks like a pretty good Commander class, I'd say. There will also be a Menasor Combiner gift pack coming out at some point. We don't know when right now, but it's going to be based more off of the toy accuracy for the G1 stuff of Menasor and all his combining buddies. So that's pretty cool. I may get this because I haven't gotten any of the Stunticons, so this will be a pretty good opportunity for people who missed out on a lot of these guys. This is what I was talking about earlier with a potential pre-tool and a letdown of a pre-tool for an Armada character. We have a 2-pack here of Shattered Glass, Sideswipe, and Whisper with Voyager class Rodimus. It looks like they already remolded Sideswipe, gave him some new accessories. Keyword on remold, I should say slight remold, because it really just looks like the front of the car was redone a little bit. I don't know, like... It looks like it's supposed to be a pre-tool for Armada Wheeljack, and yeah, I don't know about this. I thought if they were to do an Armada Wheeljack, sure, they could use this mold for it, but I thought they would do a little bit more retooling to differentiate the two, because Sure, it is the G1 Sideswipe design. There's still a few more differences, I'd say, than just the / Autobot logo right there. So, yeah, we'll have to see when they inevitably do the repaint, but hopefully it turns out good. In Rodimus, we saw a few months back, so nothing new there. We have Core Class Novocaine, Freezer's buddy from Rise of the Beast. It seems like he's just a straight-up repaint with a slightly new head sculpt, so nothing too much new there. Core Class Noah Diaz Exosuit. Now, this is something interesting here. I can't say it turned out good, though. I mean, sure, it's based off concept art, so you can't hate on it too much, but they made it transform into some plane? Like, what? They couldn't at least make it a car, to fit in line with Mirage being a car and stuff, too? Like, I get they had to make it transform somehow, but I don't know, maybe instead of having it transform into a vehicle, they should have had Noah as a human accessory, and then the exosuit just transforms around his human body. I don't know, I think that would have been a bit better and obviously way more accurate to what we see in the movie, but I guess this is alright. I mean, this seems pretty trash to me, like about on par with how trash the Core Class RC is, so I definitely won't be getting this. Would you look at her? Studio Series NIGHTBIRD, though, is looking pretty spicy, I'd say. A little bit of a backpack, though. It might be mistransformed, might not be, who knows. Seems like she comes with 1 or 2 swords, and that's about it. Or she comes with those prong things, too, on her hips or something. I don't know. Again, we don't have really in-depth images yet. But, yeah, this looks pretty decent. The light brown paint is still such a bummer, man. Like, I thought that was something they would correct on the Studio Series release, but nope. Seems like it's carrying over here onto the one that's supposed to be more screen accurate. So, the concept art here is really ruining the Studio Series figures, except for a few, I'd say. So, this one isn't too bad. It is good, but I'm not going to be rushing out to get this one. Then we have Core Class 86 movie Frenzy. They made sure to put red in parentheses on the packaging to not stir controversy and absolute chaos in the fandom. But this is pretty nice looking. I haven't gotten Rumble yet, and I don't even know if I will. I mean, we'll see. But this is pretty cool looking. Nice Core Class. Now we have Voyager Class 86 movie Ratchet, which is obviously a slight remold and repaint of Ironhide that came out last year. This is looking pretty dope. I don't have an Earth mode Ratchet yet. I've still been sticking with the Siege Ratchet, so this will definitely be my Earth mode Ratchet now. I wasn't able to get the Earthrise, and I don't like the old Universe figure, and I don't like the Combiner Wars like at all. So, I'm definitely going to be getting this for my Earth mode Ratchet, and I think it turned out pretty good, I'd say. I do want to note, it says here on TFW's article for the reveals here that the Studio Series wave, I think they're talking about, it's not really clear on how they word it, will be up for pre-order. The whole wave, by the way, next month in August, so be on the lookout for that. Now, getting into the Q&A, which, I'm going to be honest, is pretty lackluster and kind of trash. A lot of these questions, it's even worse than previous years. So, I'm going to run through this quick. First question here, SS Transit, maybe. Okay. Second question's even worse. Earth Mode Hound, eventually. We already know an Earth Mode Hound is coming. He's been leaked since last October. We've seen images of him. Come on, people. Reactivate Game Toy Line New Series or SS Gamer. Info coming soon. Interesting. SS86 Gears possible. Nothing off the table, as they always say. Re-release Runamuck / Runabout. We will talk. Okay. Aerial Bots, Technobots, eventually. Retool Evolution Axle Grease into Lockdown. No comment. Which means that is definitely happening at some point. More beasts. Alrighty then. Another movie, maybe. I mean, we obviously know another movie's coming. ROTB Scourge meant to be a Prime. First design was already Scourge with a Decepticon mask. Hasbro said, no, that's Tarn, so things changed over development. Interesting. I mean, that earlier head design we've seen in the concept art definitely looks like Tarn, so I could definitely see where Hasbro's coming from. Next question here. Last few years, photo degradation on exclusive items. Any remedy in store on production change? Talk to customer support when there are product issues. Photo degradation. Are they talking about the yellowing with figures the past few years? I don't really know what that means. If so, that's a pretty crappy answer. Talk to customer support. I mean, the literal designers of these things can't give a solid answer. I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. Next question. Miscellaneous that's it. Okay, here. Make any new Nemesis Primes, another at some point, maybe a new Shattered Glass Optimus Prime, since that wasn't Capsule and was Gen Selects. Alright. Paramaster Optimus Prime, entirely possible because it's Optimus Prime with Apex armor. Oh yeah, possibly. Titan Class Exalion, entirely possible. A whole lot of possiblies and nothing's off the table and maybe and no comment. Would you look at that? Beautiful Q&A with some absolutely trash questions, I'd say. But, yeah, that wraps it up for all the reviews and stuff like that for Transformers, Hasbro stuff for SDCC. Definitely the highlight of this is the new Commander Class Ultra Magnus. Definitely curious to see how he turns out over time with yellowing and all that. Let me know down in the comments below which of these exclusives and new figures for the main line revealed today were your favorite. Me personally, I gotta go with, it's a tie between this Ultra Magnus and the new Hotshot pack with Jolt. It's between those two. But yeah, let me know down below and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye.